In a draft class that had plenty of great receivers, we got the best one with us today, 1,400 receiving yards, a Vikings record for rookies, surpassing the record set in 1998 by Randy Moss. He's Justin Jefferson. Justin, welcome to the program. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, we're doing great. Not as great as you, though. When was the moment that you just knew I've got this at the NFL level, that I'm going to be able to do whatever I want to do?
That first start, week 3 against Tennessee, kind of gave me that confidence, going out and getting 175 yards and, getting a big touchdown like I did. That boosted my confidence a little bit. That gave me that spark that I needed to keep going. And that can really tell me that I can play in this league. So after that game, that really boosted my confidence and showed that I can play on this level.
In hindsight, because we've been trying to figure this out, as great as you were from week 3 on, what were they thinking week 1 and week 2? Why didn't they let you out of the gates week 1 the way they did with Randy Moss in 1998?
I feel like a little bit of it has to do with just being on COVID and us not being able to be with the team for a long period of time. I kind of had to settle in a little bit. I didn't really get the plays that fast because that was our first time really walking through it when we got together. So it was a little difficult to understand the plays over Zoom. But I guess the week 3, that's when Coach Cool thought it was time for me to showcase my talent to the world, and he gave me the opportunity to start, and I took the most of the opportunity.
I just want you to know, first off, we're big fans of yours. And this guy that's, above me, oh, my gosh. Love affair. He loves the Vikings. He loves you. It's just constant, blah, 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 blah. But it was awesome. And you talk about the adjustment to the NFL. That's where I'd like to start, man. Just one or two things about what was easier than maybe you expected in the NFL, what was harder than maybe you expected in the NFL?
Well, one, just from being from LSU, we kind of go against them top tier guys week in and week out. So, coming to the league, I knew that I'm pretty much going to be facing a good corner every single week. So really just bringing that LSU mentality and really just trying to go in every week and just trying to expose my opponent. But the hardest thing of the league, I would have to say, is just it being a long season. 17 weeks plus playoffs. It takes a toll on your body. It's not easy to go through that type of season. So guys like Adam and Dalvin and guys like that just telling me different ways to maintain my body, making sure that I'm treating my body well to last this long season.
Yeah, that's interesting. We gloss over that a lot these days. Tell me if you can give some specifics there. What is the routine that you had to finally kind of get into to get used to? Whoa, I got to get fresh here in week 14, and I'm kind of dead. What was the changes that you made to your approach?
I'm not a guy that really gets hurt often. So I didn't really, I wasn't really in the training room my college career. But they had to tell me, I'm young right now, but, a couple of years down the line, you're going to feel it a little bit. So, them just telling me that I need to be in the treatment room pretty much every day, just doing something to my body for it to get better. If it's just being in the pools, the hot and cold pools, or, just getting Normatex, just different little stuff to, make my body a little bit better each day.
Did you find yourself lifting more weights or less weights than maybe you would have in college? Because I know that can go either way. Like some players, they lift a little more in the NFL because it gives them a little something. Other guys go, I don't want to do that because I feel like it's breaking me down. What was your take there?
We don't really lift that much. But
so there's that.
I feel like it's going to really – I think the injury is going to go down a little bit more just because we're not doing so much intense weight
Okay.
like we did in college. We get to really focus on other little things instead of, doing heavy weight and, maxing out and stuff like that. So, we get to focus on little things that we need in order to maintain our body for a long period of time.
Justin, watching the games on TV, it took us a long time to get used to seeing the shots of the empty stands. As a player, coming from a school that had such a great home field advantage, going to an NFL team that has a great home field advantage, although you haven't gotten a chance to experience that yet, how weird was it and how much of an adjustment was it for you to go out there and perform at home with nobody there?
It was hard. To go from LSU, 100,000 plus fans to zero is definitely different. We had to get used to that, and we had to find our own energy, find our own swagger to bring to the game, because it definitely felt like a scrimmage practice at that, for the game. So I feel like that was one of the reasons why we went 1-5 at the beginning of the season. We didn't find that energy. We didn't find that swagger that we needed to start the season off. And, that second half of the season, we found that energy and we kicked it up a little bit.
How did you actually find it, though? Who was responsible for getting everything going? Because it was a great turnaround, really, after the bye week.
All of us, to be honest. We knew our defense was slacking a little bit, but as an offense, we were pretty dominant. We had some good players on the offense, some good leaders on the offense. So as an offense, we just trying to get the whole team up. Making sure the defense is staying, on their feet, on their toes. Make sure they're keeping their energy up, no matter what's going on throughout the game. Everybody is just trying to give a little boost of excitement. And it was definitely difficult with no fans in the building, but we had to find that spark. We had to find the way to win.
You played the Bucs in the regular season, okay? So I want a breakdown, all right? I want to know something. Give me something I could talk about for the Super Bowl matchup, okay? Really, what jumped out to you about their defense? And were you surprised, they beat the Green Bay Packers? How'd you feel about that?
What defense are you talking about?
The Bucs, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're a great defense, man. Overall, they have great linebackers. They have a great D-line. They have some phenomenal players on there. And my guy Devante White on there, he's been killing it too. So I'm excited to see, both teams, Kansas City and the Bucs, go at it because, LSU is all over the field.
All over the field. And, anybody, who's the baddest dude on that Bucs defense? Right now it looks like it's your LSU guy, Devin White, but anybody else that, made you think twice about coming over the middle?
Nah, Devin White, that's the guy right there. He runs sideline to sideline, runs a 4.4, being that big. And, he can play. He has that fight in him. He has that fire in him that keeps him motivated to keep going out there playing at a high level. So he's been that guy this year.
Did you think they'd beat the Packers?
Say it again?
Did you think they would beat the Packers, going into that NFC Championship matchup, or did you think the Packers had the advantage?
I thought the Packers were going to win, to be honest. Just from them being an unstoppable offense and having a tremendous defense that they have, I thought they was going to come in with that mindset and then that fire to keep going at the Bucs. But watching the game, Green Bay had plenty of opportunities to take the lead,
right.
But the offense wasn't really going quite. So the defense did pretty good by getting 3 interceptions or something like that.
Right.
So the defense was there, but the offense couldn't connect and get in the end zone.
Hey, Justin, speaking of LSU, they put out a mock cover of, I guess, what's going to be the upcoming college football video game with you on it. There it is, the Rookie of the Year edition of EA Sports NCAA Football. Tell us why you should be the Rookie of the Year.
Well, just looking at my stats, you know, not a lot of people first year can get 1,400 yards, and get over 88 receptions. So, just that all off itself, that's difficult to do. Then on top of that, with me having this COVID stuff, not being able to be with the team, you know, study plays, virtually, all of that stuff definitely plays a part. And then on top of that, not being able to start until week 3. So, you know, imagine me starting week 1 and being able to play both of those games at the beginning of the season. So who knows how many yards or touchdowns I will have.
Did you hear from Randy Moss when you broke his record? And if he acted happy about it, do you believe he was really happy about it?
I think he was happy about it, just because just the comment that he said, you know, records are meant to be broken. So, you know, after he said that comment, I definitely knew that he was on my side, and he was definitely rooting for me to get that record.
Are you going to say that when somebody breaks your record?
Not at all. I don't like people breaking my record.
My guy. That's my kind of guy right there. Hey, I know you're going to talk about M&Ms and do all that. That's why I love you, man. But I do want to know this because, I mean, you got great perspective. Rookie year, who's the best player you saw in football? I know you saw a lot of them, but who was the one guy that you just come away from the year going, damn, I didn't realize he was that?
Oh, man, that's a lot of guys.
Yeah, I know.
Well, one for me was a big shocker. It wasn't really a shocker, but, you know, Travis Kelce, you know, him just being at the top of the list on receivers, not even tight ends.
Right.
That was crazy for me, for him to have that many numbers. And then for him to have that many numbers with Tyreek Hill on the team. So that was amazing for me to see that. And I think Stefon Diggs did tremendous for him to be traded from a team and then go to a whole new team and have even more numbers than he put up. That was special to see also. And a lot of guys have been doing great this season. It's too hard to name all of them.
All right, I'll let you off the hook for now. Okay, fine.
Justin, we usually do these in person Super Bowl week, and this is one that I wish we were doing in person for a couple of reasons, one of which is you're here today on behalf of M&Ms, which means you'd have a bunch of M&Ms with you that we could take from you. Tell us what you got going on with M&Ms.
Yes, M&Ms. Definitely excited to connect with M&Ms, man. I've been dreaming of having this connection with them for a long period of time. You know, being a football fan, you know, watching the Super Bowls on TV, you see all of these commercials and different guys working with M&M. So M&M is definitely have been working great with me, just trying to connect with the world, and we trying to put M&M on a bigger site.
Well, I think we need a special edition. But they need a
purple
M&M.
and yellow
one. They need a J&J.
A purple and yellow one for sure.
J&J. J&J, not M&M. All right, hey, great talking to you. Right. Congratulations on all your success. Keep it up. We look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
See you, buddy. Be good. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.